May 1941. 3 years of blitz and bombing. The death count rising blood red like mercury in a thermometer creeping up Britain's spine. The future of the war hangs in the balance. And I have been selected for a most confidential mission, ordered to travel far from Whitehall's war rooms, into the mire, dust and squalor of distant lands. Putney, the Moroccan Quarter, Old Abdullah's phonograph and sound effect emporium.
Excuse me. I'm frightfully sorry. Could you turn that off?
Oh, hurrah. I was wondering, have you a pressing of the Bolshoi Orchestra's Borea and the Blue Bear suite?
Surely a sophisticated lady such as yourself would prefer... yes, George Formby's My Little Choo-Choo, for example. There's some cracking euphemisms about penises in the third verse, madam.
Borea and the Blue Bear by Osvolskaya, I believe.
Perhaps in the storeroom, madam. This way.
Glancing back at the bustling marketplace, no one spots us, except perhaps a pipe-smoking civil servant type having his shoes shined.
Your one-way ticket is in the breast pocket. Money, ration book, 1 change of clothes, 1 pair of reading glasses.
But I don't wear them.
You do now. Your hand luggage, in which you'll find a thumbed copy of Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. Some old receipts you should really have got round to throwing out by now. And a leaky pen you won't notice until it's really got everywhere.
Quite. I remember when Sir Anthony Eden recommended me for this detail. I said, "My dear man, when one so small as I undertaketh an honour so..."
And last, this briefcase. Day or night, you are not to let it out of your sight, and do not, under any circumstances, look inside. Until your return, there never was a Dorothy Edmead. You are now Mrs. Vivian Truepenny, housekeeper, keen gossip and covert slut-shaming enthusiast of the village of Little Sodom, Cornwall.
Oh, Tony, I quipped pertly, when one so small as I...
Your train leaves in 33 minutes.
Undertaketh an honour so great.
26 minutes, Mrs. Truepenny.
That's not how trains work.
18 minutes.
Oh, gosh, right, yes, got to dash. Paddington Station. Newsstands, cafes, soldiers running through billowing steam to kiss their betrothed. I glance about the platform. A mustachioed chap ruffles his broadsheet. Flicker of something through the cloud of pipe smoke. Familiarity? Suspicion? I must be imagining it. No one knows me. The woman once known as me no longer exists. I'm a courier, the fate of all England, and Scotland, Ireland, and the other hangers-on, held within a nondescript briefcase at my side. Windswept, weather-beaten, a cipher on the King's Highway. Alone, unknown, and unknowable.
Oi, oi, Savaloy! Over here in the train!
Oh, buttered arses. Surely to Christ's myrtle, there must be some mistake. No one told me I'd have to play nanny to you.
Cora, I love trains, don't you, Dotty? And look, it's a sleeper carriage with beds and lights.
Stop playing with the window, Myrtle.
Everything's so trainy, Dotty.
Shh! You're not to address me as that again. As far as your trembling snot bubble of a brain is concerned, Dorothy's dead. It's Mrs. Truepenny now.
Cor, being a train would be terrific, wouldn't it? Choo, 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 choo.
There won't be any train journeys at all for little goblins who can't behave. We're on a vital war detail. This is no time for cartwheels and asthma.
Oh, we're moving. Does it ever stop getting better, Dotty?
Now, focus. We're travelling incognito, yes?
Yes.
I am Mrs. Vivian Truepenny. And you are?
Mrs. Ivy Pillock.
Speak up.
Mrs. Ivy Pillock of Knock-Kneed Lane, Barnes. They said I looked like an ivy.
Now, which is my bunk?
Thought you'd want top bunk, Dora, Mrs. Truepenny.
Well, what if there's a sudden gust and your fungal spores are swept up into my vicinity?
Oh, come on, be nice.
What if you lay something that hatches?
Once, Dotty. Once. And I wasn't well.
No, better we dissociate completely. I'll swap my bunk with that of whosoever this is on this side.
Oh, do please excuse me. Is there a bunk 26A in here?
Not anymore. I mean, hello. Your bunk is 26B on that side, above that, woman.
Gracious. It's a relief to finally find the right courgette.
I'm Mrs. Vivian Truepenny, and this is a stranger.
Hello.
Wagwan.
My name's Sister Francis. If I can just squeeze past to my bunk.
Dotty. What? It's a nun, Dot.
Yes, Myrtle, it's a nun.
No one said there'd been nuns. I've never lied to a nun before. Their vision's based on guilt.
Oh, I'm sorry. May I ask, is that today's paper?
That?
On the seat there. You'll think me terribly silly, but the little girl in me does so love an adventure.
From 5-stone weakling to muscle-bound tank of a man in 6 weeks.
No, the headline. The Russians might be joining the war. Apparently, Germany is amassing the largest invasion force in history on their borders.
May I interrupt, ladies? Tickets, please.
At once. Oh, gosh, there's ink absolutely everywhere. Brilliant. Myrtle, you sit there and scare off the hoi polloi with your resting idiot face, and I'll hide behind the menu and open the envelope with our instructions.
Oh, I do love a jolly. Team building, treasure hunts, getting squiffy of an evening and snogging a colleague, doing a lithograph duplication of their bum. I love it, I love it, I love it, and I don't care who knows.
This isn't a jolly, Myrtle. We are to take the briefcase to Madeley House, Cornwall. Victory depends on it.
Flipping eggs. Isn't that Air Marshal Peabody's country residence?
How queer. No one's heard poop nor pop from the Air Marshal since his wife passed over winter.
Do you reckon it has anything to do with the Russian Dossier, Dotty?
Please. Not everything's about the Russians, Myrtle.
My Archie says there's a secret organisation of Soviet agents in Whitehall called the Carousel, and anyone could be on it. Bomber Johnson, Sir Anthony Eden, officer background, even you! Dun, dun, dun!
I'm glad to see vital war work hasn't got in the way of gossip and giddy imagination.
It's true, there was some Russian fellow in a hat gave us it.
You're referring to Comrade Lavovich, who I believe is the Soviet Minister for Potatoes and Despond. Rumour has it Lavovich exchanged a list of active Soviet agents in return for British residency.
And then he got murdered on British soil right opposite the Palace of Westminster.
Never. When?
Last night, someone threw a doorknob at him.
The doorknob?
Must have been poisoned. Archie collects all the press cuttings. Do you reckon that's what's in the briefcase, Dot? The Russian Dossier?
Could contain anything. Maps of Great Britain's submarine locations, even live explosives. They did explain how dangerous this mission is, didn't they, Myrtle?
As I told MI5, frankly, my dears, I couldn't give a fig.
Myrtle! Language!
What?
The F word. In public?
Oh, get with it.
It's ever since you started stepping out with that rough boy from operations. And smoking. What's his name? The one I caught you doing a graffiti with in the stairwell.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. His name's Archie, and no, I didn't. And it's not doing a graffiti, Grandma.
Whatever it was, I can perfectly read Bomber Johnson is a Burke, even when it is misspelt.
Oh, give me a figging break.
I'm sorry, ladies. Might you be able to moderate your language? Other diners are trying to relax.
I'm so sorry. She's going through a very impressionable phase.
It's not a phase. He takes me arm in public.
If we lose this war, Myrtle, it's because of his type. Hanging around and slouching everywhere.
He loves me.
This is England, for God's sake, Mrs. Pillock. No one loves anyone. Why your generation needs all this frightful self-indulgence astounds me. Can't one simply enjoy sitting up straight anymore? I turn your attention to Exhibit A. Me.
Yes, boss.
And they say nature doesn't build in straight lines. I awake with a start at dawn. A noise somewhere. Only when I find the briefcase still beneath my pillow can I breathe normally. In the bunk opposite, face like wax, on her forehead, a curl dancing in a draught. Sister Francis, dead to the world. But as I slip from my bed, a coldness grips my heart. Just the draught, I tell myself. Yet, no. It's a different coldness, more metaphorical. The nun's lips are pale, ghostly. Is she dead to the world, as per the expression I'd used in my head only moments before? Sister? Or is she simply, well, dead?
Sister?
Myrtle!
Is she dead, Dotty?
Where the arse were you?
There was a man in here. I woke up and I saw him hovering over old Mrs. Nunchops, so I gave chase.
And?
He must have gave me the slip, boss.
Well, hold my hat. Judging by her lips, I'd say the old girl's been poisoned.
We gotta stop the train.
Only civilians now, Myrtle. We could be suspected, arrested, the briefcase confiscated.
And the war lost.
Ask yourself, what would Churchill do?
Wait till the rigor mortis sets in, then post her through the window like a slippery hot dog.
Sister Frances left to rot on the railway sidings among sodden copies of Men Only.
She's a nun, Dotty. It's nature's way.
I'm going to find the train guard. Once I elucidate the national import of our assignment, even without some of the key details.
The Russian Dossier.
Dottie's talking. As a patriotic Tommy, he'll have to help. Stay here with the body, Myrtle, and watch the door.
Excuse me! Excuse me! Oh, you're not the same train guard as before.
No, miss. I'm different. The other one is the same.
No time for shtick, old chap. There's a passenger in compartment 26. I'm afraid something frightful must have happened to her.
Oh, yes. I've seen her. Shouldn't worry. Dropped as a baby, I should expect.
No. I mean, yes, but I'm referring to the nun. You see, we swapped bunks.
Swapped bunks.
From the colour of her lips, I'd say she's been poisoned.
Poisoned? I say.
Oh, you dropped your pipe. Here.
Thanks.
Through the pipe smoke, there is a flicker of something familiar, suspicious.
Compartment 26, you say?
I say, you couldn't fetch me a glass of water from the dining car first?
It's my constitution. I'm unmarried.
Oh, hell and piss and eggs and hot bubbling mucus metal all at once in a great catapult launched straight at my face.
Oh, are they doing buffet?
Lock the door, Myrtle. My hands are shaking.
What happened? There. Oh, God, now someone wants to come in.
No, Myrtle. The train guard. It's him. It's the train guard.
Isn't that who you went to get?
No, you objectionable goon. It's him, the murderer. He's simply too top drawer to be a train guard. He had no food down the front of his uniform at all, and he was smoking a pipe. I ought to have realised when I was dropping clues in all those voiceovers I did. Pipe smokers here, pipe smokers there. Is everyone smoking a pipe these days, or is it all just one man? We swapped beds, and then, oh my lord, he thought she was me. Oh no, somebody tried to do a real murder at me, Myrtle. A real one, with death.
Open up at once.
Oh, flipping eggs, the lock's gonna go.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Open the window, Myrtle.
No fear, I'm not little me strewn over the railway sidings like a common nun.
No, Bert. Up on the roof.
On the flipping roof.
Look.
It's our only chance. Do you trust me?
No, not since you brought up climbing out windows.
Well, just do it quickly then.
I'm up.
Posting myself feet first through the narrow frame, the wind gushing about me at a terrifying speed, I flapped madly for a foothold.
Take me out, Dotty.
Briefcase, Myrtle. It's stuck in the window. I can't free it.
Just then, the compartment door erupts and the train guard thunders into the room, just in time to see Mrs. Vivian Truepenny hoisted quick sticks into the air like a partway flummoxed Mary Poppins, which was written in 1934 and therefore not anachronistic.
My Satan's hairy wind tunnels, Myrtle. I don't know how long I can hold on.
Can't we jump?
Our limbs will be smashed against the rocks and will be strewn all along the trackside like someone's opened a bottle of Valiant, yet considerably dead, English chutney. We just have to cling on until I think of something.
Oh, figgy egg!
What?
The train guard's climbing up.
Did you catch that, Myrtle?
Come again?
I'm giving you till the count of 3.
Count of 3, Dotty.
I've got it. See that ahead? Beyond the bend?
You can't mean, but that's the River Helford, the most deadly river known to man.
Ah! Good God! man's unhinged!
Are you all right, Dotty?
Don't you worry about me, old girl! Just keep your eyes on that river!
Dot,
Yes, old girl!
I'm scared.
Think how I feel! I've actually got something to live for! On the count of 3, 2... One, bloody one! Go!
The howling moorland raging blackly, the ramshackle remains of a barn, the eroded wood of a window frame banging unceasingly against the glass.
Dotty, I found a village.
Shh!
Oh, sorry. Are you doing your bit?
Bang, 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 bang. Like so many guns overseas, the terrible sense that despite our escape, a net is ever tightening around us.
I'm done.
Good grief, Myrtle, you look like you're about to wet yourself.
About 3 miles from here, there's RAF St Morgan. There's this ickle village with a public telephone, so I speaks to the operator. I said, put me through to Pimlico 424, the emergency number.
Excellent, yes, and?
She asked for me whereabouts, and then she says, there ain't no Pimlico 424.
What? That's impossible. Only High Command knew we would be on that train.
So?
The man who murdered our fellow passenger must have been sent by someone, old cheese.
Never. Why would High Command want us dead, Dotty?
In our daily doings around the war rooms, mayhaps we've stumbled across classified information, possibly without even knowing it. So, without realising, we know too much.
The carousel! What if High Command has been infiltrated by the carousel?
But I don't know the first thing about the carousel.
Maybe someone overheard Archie and me.
So now, because of your impudent gossiping, I, your superior, social better, and the innocent heroine of this story, am entangled in your sinister web. You do realise I'm the one person in this vicious world who isn't awful, Myrtle?
It's not my fault. I didn't know no one would listen in. It's Archie. He's obsessed.
If Archie's onto the carousel and the carousel are onto us, we must make contact with Archie. Has he a telephone? Postal address?
Well, he did say if I ever needed him,
Yes, Myrtle.
really needed him,
Like now, yes.
he'd be there for me.
You do realise, Myrtle, that's just vomitous pillow talk people cough up to block out the realisation they've nothing to say. Something frightful is happening here, and I believe it goes right to the top of Whitehall, and it's murkier, nastier, and more corrupt than anything we've experienced before.
Let's open the briefcase.
What? No, we can't. Bomber Johnson would have us court-martialed and shot.
But he might be an agent of the Russian organisation too. We can't trust no one anymore.
Gosh, what a conundrum. To remain a virtuous pillar of society, or stoop to your grubby level, swimming in the gutter with the rest of the turds.
I can spare an armband.
Very good. But you do it. It could be booby-trapped.
Righto, boss. Stand well back. I'll try and absorb the blast. There's nothing. No maps, no plans, just a single British Army personnel file.
And rather a slim and threadbare file, too.
Why'd they send us all over the blooming country with a file? It is a setup. Whose is it? Have a look.
Good grief.
What is it, Dotty?
Oh, my.
What?
It's me. The only thing in here is my personnel file.
Don't torture yourself, Dotty. Why not get some kip? Then when it's dark, we can start out on foot.
All this, Myrtle, over my personnel file? There's everything in here, Myrtle. Everything! Where I went to school, when I joined the war rooms. Well, that's it. But that really is everything.
Come and get warm by the fire.
I'm shell-shocked. A woman was murdered over this. People want me dead.
It's a war, Dotty. Everyone wants everyone dead all the time. Don't take it personal.
But this is our own people. This could have been signed off by Peabody himself.
Well, my Uncle Ken says that in war, arguing the difference between being murdered by the apparatus of the enemy and the apparatus of one's own country is a meaningless ideological absurdity.
It's a plane again. That's the third time in half an hour.
Either way, the toffs stay at the top and the grunts get pulped in the gutter.
I see. And you don't think, like all socialists, your Uncle Ken isn't just a tad jealous of the so-called toffs?
Well, I think my Uncle Ken would say, wouldn't you be jealous of a protection afforded to plutocrats while you're exposed to war's whimsies, freezing to death in a Devonshire shack, talking to my idiot niece?
Then I'd say, go away, Uncle Ken, you big yuck-faced knob chopper.
Don't you speak to my Uncle Ken like that.
God, Myrtle, put out the fire.
What?
The diabolical thing's circling. Myrtle, get down. Myrtle, where are you? Myrtle! I'm your commanding officer, and I order you to be alive. It's coming back around.
I run till my lungs are sore, heart like a hoof thumping against my chest.
Myrtle! Oh, good Lord! Myrtle!
Barely able to see, legs lashed from entanglements of gorse, I head for the one visible light.
This way! Quickly, old girl, before that funny thing comes back round!
Peabody!
Toot toot! We must get you warmed up, old girl.
But Air Marshal, Myrtle, I left Private de l'Amour somewhere in
There's
the...
some rough tweed blankets kicking around in the footwell with my old driving goggles.
Sir, can't we sweep back and do a quick idiot check for Myrtle? No pun intended.
This isn't Biggles or Tit. We don't go back. This is a real war with real bad guys. Steam! Clams, get down! That's my bloody windscreen, you little thug! This is almost fun, isn't it, old girl? Now, hold on. I'm going to give him the slip. Where did you go?
I'm in the footwell, sir.
Ah, yes. Pass me my driving goggles and old driving ear trumpet. Woman from my office sent on the perilous mission, etc., etc.
Dorothy, sir.
Dropsy, of course. Hold on, old girl. I'm going to take evasive action into that woodland.
But who was that, Air Marshal? The plane looked British.
Impossible.
Tree! Oh, that was close. How did you know where to find us?
How? What the boss-eyed blue-arsed fly do you mean? Someone telephoned Pimlico 424. The operator pulled a string that set a marble down a track, which hit a tin can that fell down a chute, shocking a tomcat, and, you get the picture. The war apparatus was set in motion. And thus I was awoken with a tomcat sitting on my face and a sense of ice-cold urgency in my old hobnailed heart.
So we weren't out on a limb, sir?
Limb, girl? By the eye of Thundera, no! Old Uncle Peabody always had you safely in his clutches.
I am relieved, sir.
Oh, and you still have that briefcase.
Yes, sir. Here it is.
Virgo intacta?
Yes, sir. Completely untouched.
Well, that is marvellous work, old girl, and as I drive towards my country estate, miles from civilization, I'll fade out slowly, giving the impression that the conversation is ongoing while we transition to the next scene. I thought you could bunk up in the late Mrs. Peabody's chambers.
Very good, sir.
Of all Maiden, I always thought the East Wing has the best view of the lightning. You'll find whatever it is women wear in the drawers. Negligés, hairnets, gardening slippers. I've no idea how it all fits together. But I'm sure Matron showed you at school.
May I ask something, sir?
Oh, you're worried about your friend.
Oh, she's only been out of London once or twice, sir. On top of which, it's probably her first time being murdered.
Nonsense. Why, by now she's probably off her nut on country air and fresh eggs.
If you say so, sir.
Well, I suppose old Uncle Air Marshal had better pop this somewhere safe, hadn't he, young lady?
May I ask, sir, why the contents of the briefcase, whatever it is so terribly important?
Glad you asked. No, you may not.
Maybe you could tell me that plane. Who could have wanted me dead?
Don't quote me on this, old girl, but I expect it has something to do with the war. It's not just a London thing. So let's pop that bubble for a start, you nasty little liberal elitist.
The Luftwaffe don't typically target little ramshackle barns. Plus which I could have sworn it was a British plane.
Now, don't you dare drag carousel conspiracies into my home.
Sir, I didn't mention...
The idea that they have a nationwide network of agents is it's sheer bunkum. And the implication that I've said too much, it's balderdash and pifflewinks.
Yes, sorry, sir.
You look tired, Dropsy. And we've a big day tomorrow. A very big day indeed.
I'll get some rest. Good night, sir.
What could it all mean? Was the Air Marshal really under the influence of the carousel? Compromised, perhaps? Caught in a Machiavellian web of deceit and duplicity? Perhaps even believing terrible lies about Myrtle and I? Myrtle and me? Aye, and Myrtle. Oh, Myrtle, you silly, mucus-faced, ungodly little aberration. I do so hope you're all right out there, old stick. I so do so.
Mr. Raven, have you come to fly me away to where Mr. Jesus lives? Big Ben? So I can finally roost in his shaggy beard with Nana and Grandpa, guarded by all the London pigeons.
Myrtle! Myrtle? Oh, hell's bells, love.
Mr. Jesus?
And on the count of 3, I'm going to lift you. 1, 2, 3!
Way! Upsy, Murty!
Oh.
Mr. Jesus, you look like me Archie, my boy.
It is me, my little love puddles. Archie.
I knew you'd come. Like you said.
I came as quick as I could.
I was always waiting for you, Archie, my boy.
Later that night, determined to find the truth once and for all, I creep from my chamber, my stomach in my mouth, and my heart, presumably, therefore, lodged in a nasal cavity above that.
Yes, I have the briefcase here on the desk before me. It doesn't appear tampered with.
I strain to pick out the second voice. To whom? Whom is he talking?
No, we won't be requiring her any longer. I'll deal with her on the morrow, then be in Moscow tomorrow evening. Time for whatever the latest purge is.
So Peabody does mean to do away with me. In my foolishness, I nudge a side table, and a vase rocks for a moment before...
Sorry to interrupt, but I have the feeling something sinister's afoot out in the corridor, Comrade Molotov.
Peabody and Soviet Minister for Foreign Affairs, Vyacheslav Molotov? So that's why they want me dead.
Is there anything sinister afoot out here? I'm armed, you know, with a gun. And that's not just me making the noise.
Just then, the storm plays an unexpected note, and the doors to Maydalay fly open.
By Lenin's beard!
With the old man distracted, I have a simple choice. Return to my chamber, or seize the momentarily unattended briefcase, scramble out the window, into the storms, and hot-footed back to Whitehall.
Myrtle, think. Did you see where Dorothy went? Did she have the briefcase?
Oh, Archie, it's all a mess in my head.
There's a tot of whiskey in the glove compartment, old girl.
Oh,
Now, think, old girl.
some sort of Mandel, Mimsy, Richard,
Have a little more.
Maydalay.
Of course, Peabody. I should have known. That rum old bolshy cur. There's something I haven't told you, old girl, and I don't want you being vexed.
I can't promise before the event, can I?
Have a tot more?
Righto. Ready to forgive.
High Command has long known about the existence of the carousel, which is why I was deployed in the war room.
Are you from MI5? In brackets, 4?
Let's just say I'm an old-fashioned true blue Tommy with a heart full of grit and a gut full of spunk.
Oh, Archie, you are a gut full of what?
Murty, when you asked for Pimlico 424, the carousel informed Comrade Peabody the mission had been compromised, and he would have to step in to save the dossier.
But we had a look in the briefcase, Archie, and there weren't nothing but Dottie's personnel file.
Dottie's personnel file is the Russian dossier, Myrtle.
But I don't understand.
Have another tot.
I get it now. There's a microfilm hidden inside.
Bravo! The only question now is, will we reach Madeley in time to save Dottie and rescue the dossier from falling into Peabody's clutches? And I just don't know the answer to that, Myrtle.
Have a tot of this.
Well, blow me, I think we can.
Hooray!
Hooray! Now, pass me driving pipe, will you, old girl?
Knock, knock. Good morning, old brick. Now, afraid to say I'm no dab hand at assembling a breakfast, so I've made you another cup of bovril with an egg in it.
Oh, poached.
I completely forgot how to operate the kettle, so tap water as God intended.
Revivifying, sir.
Fiercely bracing out there today. The late Mrs. Peabody always said these vicious days showed off Madeley's truest colours. Say, I was thinking, I rather wondered, mayhaps you might indulge a melancholy old widower, and I might take you to the Ragged Cliffs, where she met her fateful and unexpected conclusion.
Me, sir? Why, sir?
I'm told sharing is a modern fix-all for grief and other mental disorders.
Oh, sir, I really ought to get back to the war room, sir, Marshal.
Nonsense. You're needed on the cliffs with Unky Air Marshy, aren't you?
Oh, but...
Well, I'll leave you to dress and get that haunted, panic-stricken look off your face. You know what? I'm beginning to realise this might be the first time I've seen a woman without makeup. Quite the mess, isn't it? You look like you spent half the night ravaged by storms, trying to remember your way off the peninsula.
Utter rot.
Anyway, chop chop. There's an animal track through the tangled woodland there, which runs to the cliffside. Don't worry, I'm right behind you. Tell me, do you know loss, old girl?
Not quite yet, sir. May I ask you a question, sir?
Is it about terrible loss?
It's about the contents of the briefcase, sir. The sinister ramblings and the ominous cliffside walk.
Sometimes I look at this spot, the hawthorn tossing madly in the wind, the gaping maw of the sea, and I think, why couldn't she have done it somewhere indoors? Now I've got to trudge all the way out here like a madman.
I heard you on the telephone last night, sir.
Oh, caught that, did you?
Whatever you're doing it for, sir, whatever they have on you, there's still hope.
Hope? In this world, where man sets man against man, and for what?
I believe they prefer cash, sir.
Oh, if only it was so measly. Hubris clashing against hubris in a blind stab at godhood. Contorted whisperers and plump milksop god aspirants drawing grotesque maps with the blood of their own countrymen. And for what? An infantile notion of singular glory some terrible parent, through indulgence or negligence, left them. Sod the lot of them. Sod everyone.
But what have I got to do with any of this, sir?
What's it got to do with any of us, Dropsy? Yet we're dragged along like fleas on the tassels on a toddler's comfort blanket.
Well, I shall put a stop to it.
And what can you do about it, woman?
This! My personnel file.
You don't know what you're doing, you fiend!
I stole it from your study last night.
There's only one copy of that.
I know you're a Soviet agent of the Carousel, Air Marshal. Now tell me everything, or your precious reading shall be tossed onto the thudding waves below.
Do as she says, Air Marshal.
That's right, Bolshe, the gig's up.
Well, hold my hat. Myrtle, you're alive.
Don't you dare push her, Air Marshal.
Push her? My wife died here. Why would I ruin it with ghastly memories?
Enough, Peabody, for I have one of these. A pistol.
Doorknobs and doodlebugs. What the hell has got into you all?
Come on, gang, let's take off old man Peabody's mask and see who he really is.
Shut up, Myrtle. Thank heavens you came. And Archie, well done, Archie. Why are you so familiar?
No, stay where you are, old cheese. Why? Well, that is a jolly good question, old girl. Myrtle, be a good little grotesque and join your friends on the cliff edge while I light my pipe.
But Archie, it's me. Your erotic love goblin.
Of course. The train guard, the man on the platform.
Even the chap in scene 1 having his shoes shined outside old Abdella's phonograph emporium in that cheap joke about exotic location.
Good God. But that can only mean you're a Russian agent.
Not you, Archie, my bold. Tell me it ain't so.
Well, it ain't quite so, you thrushy little sock sputum. Comrade Lavovich indeed handed MI5 a microfilm containing a list of carousel agents. However, these agents were not Soviet. I may have misled Myrtle there. The carousel is an international consortium of like-minded businessmen.
So whose side are you on, exactly?
Labels, leaders, and the complete subjugation of human life are only concerns to the everyman. The carousel are men of business. What do we care whose head's on the stamp so long as we're at the top eating all the money?
But what does all this have to do with our couriering my personnel file halfway across Cornwall?
I have reason to believe Lavovich's microfilm is concealed within said file. Perhaps embedded within the cardboard casing or forensically inserted into the spine.
Sellotaped on the back of the passport photo.
Or that.
Well done, sir.
Well, I didn't bring a cardigan, and it's cold.
So, Archie, it was you what doorknobbed Lavovich on the bank of the Thames.
Quite so, you dank little pleb. I thought I'd got to him before he passed on the microfilm, but I was too late.
But how did you know about any of this?
The same way I knew about everything. I used your office goblin. I just never thought I'd fall in love.
I say.
In love, Archie? Did you?
No, I was right again, you grotty little septic troll. As we lay together, I brushing the hair from your malfunctioning enema of a face, I've been picturing this very moment, your demise.
But I love you, Archie, my bold.
Archibald! Archibald! Where you get that ridiculous extra syllable is beyond me.
It's not an extra syllable. I just have to stop and catch my breath halfway through because it's really you. Archie, my bold.
Stiff upper lip, Private.
Or at the very least, use a hanky. You've a pendulum of snot the size of Kidderminster dangling from your nose.
The file, Dorothy, now.
Don't do it, old girl.
Here, damn you.
Excellent. Now to walk up, reach my hand out, and simply take the file from your outstretched... Myrtle?
Got it.
Good God, you vomitous little cyst. Put that down this instant, or I... don't do anything rash, my little nook barnacle.
Don't listen to him, old girl. Do something rash.
Archie, I know I ain't enough on me own, but with the microfilm into the bargain...
For God's sake, Myrtle.
What? You're all flipping miserable to me. Little goblin this and squelchy little bog monster that. Maybe he don't love me, but I know you never will. And maybe, with money, if I wear debonair dresses and underpants, he'll fall for me whiles.
You might start by wiping that string of snot from your nose. You look like a tangled marionette.
No, it's just more of me to love. So, for once in my life, I'm going with me art dossier, and me art says completely bypass your brain. What do you say, Archie, my bold?
I say you're a quicker-witted little mollusk than I'd thought.
Kiss me.
But perhaps, my sebaceous crab, if you're not wiping your nose, might you drape that ribbon of snot behind your shoulder?
Nope, but I'll let you close your eyes. Ta-ra, Dozzy! Toodle pip your hair, marshmallowness, tell king and country, thanks for nothing, mate. Now, Archie, pucker up.
Myrtle, no!
Very good.
Good Lord. No.
Myrtle, I can't look.
Ta-da!
What? What happened?
Were you watching?
Absolutely not. I feel sick enough.
Watch. How dare you?
I turned his gun on him, didn't I?
Well done, Private. Sacrificing your one true love for king and country. Hurrah!
We might hope it wasn't her one true love, sir, considering the threat of murder.
Beggars and choosers, old girl. Gypsies and curses. No one would have blamed her for settling for a lie.
Hurrah!
Now, back to Maydalay for a brandy and bovril. And mayhaps you can help me pick out a new Mrs. Peabody from the Debrett's catalogue.
It would be an honour, sir. But this time, Mayor Marshal, maybe I'll make the Bovril.
Well, I must say, love's a funny game. One moment...
Shut up, Myrtle. So now you have the carousel microfilm, sir. I suppose a series of nighttime arrests and shootings are in order?
Alas, even on receipt of this information, the British government cannot act. Unfortunately, it's a double-edged sword. Exposing the corruption within Whitehall also serves to expose the corruption within Whitehall. We must pretend we never knew, and it was never investigated. Besides, we did all school together.
But, sir...
No, Dropsy. For the sake of the world's stage, Whitehall must appear spotless, whatever its comings and goings. Also, we must stay on good terms with Stalin if he's to be our ally. So tonight, I'm flying to Moscow to meet him and return the traitor Lavovich's personal effects, including the microfilm, which we must pretend he never gave us, and we never found.
Well, that provides context for the shadowy conversation I overheard last night, sir, but... The carousel! Whitehall is overrun with skullduggerous mercenaries.
Right.
Can't we do anything?
Well, a wise woman once told me, we can always hope.
Hope? Hope, sir? With respect, sir, fig that.
We may be a country of lions led by donkeys, led by carrots on a stick, towards a giant who specializes in eating lions, donkeys, sticks, and carrots. But there's no need for language. I'll see you in the Bentley. Cunifips.
Well, I must say, love's a funny game. One moment you're flying high...
Oh, put a sock in it, you squelchy little bog monster, and give him a kick over the side, will you?
Who? Archie Peabody?
Who do you think?
The only man I ever loved.
You look plaintive, old girl.
Nah, just ugly.
It's at times like this one does well to remember that love doesn't come in a singular form. And in one's hour of need, out of the woodwork, through the fog of contempt, even amongst colleagues, perhaps there is love, too, of the sort. When I left you in that field...
To die?
Quite. I realized what I may have lost. What I have.
And what do you have, Dotty?
Well, while Peabody's packing for Moscow, I think I have someone to nip upstairs to the late Mrs. Peabody's chambers.
Yeah?
Where I believe I spotted several boxes of silk stockings, which I imagine one might sell for a pretty penny down Petticoat Lane, if one had the right contacts.
And am I that somebody for you?
My one and only Myrtle. You'll know your way around the gutters when the police raid. Come on, then. Back to the Bentley.
Can I hold your hand, Dotty?
Have you your gloves?
I do.
Then, there. You may hold.
Thank you, Dotty.
Not so tight. There. And thank you, Myrtle.
When all the skies are grey and it's a rainy day, think of the birdies in spring.
In Dot and the Russian Dossier by Ed Harris, Dot was played by Fenella Woolgar, Myrtle by Cato Flynn, Peabody, David Acton, Archie, Carl Prekop, and Sister Francis by Claire Corbett. The director was Sasha Yevtushenko.
When you're up to your neck in hot water, be like the kettle and the sail.